as they get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Comenzamos. Buena patada en juego. Se ve bien, se ve bien, se ve bien, se ve bien, se ve bien.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now the former Washington Husky. Here's Myles Gaskin. And some room to maneuver. And now off to the races down the right side. And on the way in for a Miami touchdown. Myles Gaskin.
Pero alguien vino a jugar aquí. Esto es touchdown en Miami.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be
yeah.
Nice fast start. Get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind them early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that
Miami.
Added pep.
El Lion cogió el toyo en la primera jugada del juego, como nos gusta. Así en aquellos tiempos, cuando yo te conocí, te dijimos vamos a hacer maldades. Déjame un poquito quitar aquí el micrófono porque la verdad que mi voz es penetrante.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Sube. ¡Toma! Encima del palo, no es punto, pero debería ser puntito. Todo se ve bien.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Un cantazo controlado, así que estamos bien.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hoy seguirá con el estrés, estamos en el futuro, así que por la leída les dije que era el estrés.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Y te lo estoy diciendo que te lo estoy doblando aquí, Conferep.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And here is a leaping catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Lo sabíamos al mundo.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Sube. Su interception.
Vamos.
Vamos.
Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Gets home.
Vamos!
What a play by him. That's
a
loss of 13. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come back and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Hey, good D.
Oh, the coverage good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers.
¡Crica la madre, coño!
But he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Vamos.
Now Jones. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Dillon. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A.J. Dillon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
¿Ustedes creen? ¿Que tú te crees? ¿Que tú te crees?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to pass. Tua. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 8. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
This is Gaskin on the carry. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. 86 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. They'll run now with Gaskin. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Gaskin. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. On play action, here's Tua. On the move to his left. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. I'm Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's a give to Lindsey running right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa out to his left. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while, but when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Sanders' kick is good, and they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there. And that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Rodgers on the return. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Here's Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 43 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Here's Carter now on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Check three. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here we are. Mike, check. 59. Hey, watch your leg. 59, Mike. Check. 59. Tackles.
On 2nd and 9, Tua. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Tua. Dancing to his left. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Flush to his right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop. They'll go again to Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Packers unable to pick up the first. first down. Brown, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Another run for Brown on second down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They run the counter. Brown. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Handing it off to Brown. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Here's a give to Brown.
See! First down. See!
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Malcolm Brown, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
Trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up.
I keep on cycle because if I put the ball too far. You kill the game.
Here's second and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And it's caught. Deflection. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, and he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Gaskin again on 2nd down.
Vamos.
And unable to get downhill there, as he'll take this up to about the 37. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's brought down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Oh. Vamos.
And take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it with Brown. Brown has the first down and much more. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to solve this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in about the time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Sanders on for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Good game, Lion King. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful world. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful world. We take Green Bay down. Papi, tu power. Mándame a David. Boom, boom. Adam, mándamelo, mándamelo. Yo soy rey del boom, boom, boom. Estoy en Summer Camp. Yeah, 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 yeah. ¡Ah! ¡Toma! Dime qué droga me diste por el no, no soy igual.
This ball game, so victory for the Miami Dolphins. It's in that fourth quarter as they hold their toes. Shut out for the entire game.
That tells everyone that you're getting stronger and
dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you finish. You're playing league play ball all the way up through.
And they close them out.
Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins number 1. Derretimos el queso. Pero pues esto es una constelación de highlight. Me voy a Miami.
Check us out at ESPAñOL.com. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so from South Florida.
No salió a ¡wow! Que tú estás ahí, nena. me hiciste? ¿Qué droga me diste? Para nosotros clavar pa. Ese na 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 na. Baby, la nota que te le pega. Mi mundo está jodido, me siento perfecto. Depende de tu amigo, chica, a mí no pare más. No, 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 la. No, 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 la. Hey. No, 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 la. Tum, tum. En agua sentencia. Mamá, mamá, mamá. No, 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 la. No, 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 la. Hey. No, 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 la. Puf. Like it, move it, move it. You like it, move it, move it. You like it, move it, move it. You like it, move it. Madagascar.
now worth over $40 million. He also owns 19 of its locations. He also owns a stake in sports teams like FC Liverpool and the Boston Red Sox. His media company is now valued at $725 million. And he has endorsement deals with companies like Pepsi, AT&T, 2K Sports, and many, many more. Here's a look at LeBron James' co-investment in business portfolio at just 37 years old. He's the first active NBA athlete to become a billionaire, but most of his money is actually made in off. Besides a one-time $2 billion and the millions he'll make every year from the movie Space Jam.
Gracias, Squad. Ustedes me hacen los mejores. Gracias, gracias, gracias. Este lo blanqueé en pase. Estaba bien charrito. Desde la primera jugada del juego, con una corrida de como la que dice Cari, como 90 yardas.